Hey everybody, welcome back to episode number 8 of the Winelander Wednesday Roundup. So good to have you guys here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna adjust this just a smidge. There we go. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, getting ready to kick off the holiday week. It's Thanksgiving, y'all. Almost. Less than 24 hours and we're already there. Or if you're on the other side of the world, you're not in America, you're probably not celebrating Thanksgiving, but it's technically already Thanksgiving for you guys. Bob, nice to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Always glad to have you. Hello, Mike. Glad to see you here as well. Thanks for being bright and early to the broadcast. Odell, my friend, always good to see you. John, nice to see you as well. Everybody's rolling on in. We're getting this train chug-a-chewing. I don't know about y'all. It's been Thanksgiving prep all day today. I know if you watched my broadcast yesterday, you were like, didn't you say that yesterday? But the fun part is when you got a big family, it's a multi-day experience. So we've been getting all the outside prep. You can probably tell by the nice heater that's right behind me in frame and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, getting the outside ready. We got a couple things we gotta make and prep for tomorrow, tonight, and then it's the whole big shebang, the whole big boom. It's happening tomorrow. And David, a happy Thanksgiving. This applies to everybody. A happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys as well. Since we won't be connecting live tomorrow, I hope that everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. For those of you guys who are celebrating it, that you get to spend some good quality time with your family, eat delicious food, and just live it up. I know I'm really looking forward to it. And John Buchanan tuning in from North Carolina. Always great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jim Brammer, always good to see you. And Jeff, hey, I hope you are having a wonderful week. Nice to see you. Happy Turkey Day Eve. I like that. I like that a lot. Tina, good to see you. It's been a second. And thank you for all the happy holiday wishes from everybody that's coming in. I see we got somebody tuning in to say a little bonjour, hanging out here. Thanks for tuning in with us today. And Odell, that's so nice. He says, I don't have to cook this year. My stepson is cooking. What a gift. It's a gift when you can just show up and eat the food and enjoy the experience. But I gotta say, if you are not cooking, make sure to give a lot of love to the people who are cooking, because it's a labor. It's a labor of love, that's for sure. Maybe do the dishes or something afterwards. Give them a little reciprocal love. And Alexander, nice to see you. Thanks so much for hanging out here with us today. And Calvin giving us happy Thanksgiving wishes all the way from Ontario, Canada. Love to see that. Texano, Elon's Musk. I love that. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. And Alexandra, nice to see you too. Lots of new friends and stuff hanging out here, or at least friends we haven't seen in a while. Since we are talking holidays, I mean, this is our sit-down chit-chat broadcast. I figured we'll throw a couple questions back and forth. So for my new friends and stuff who are tuning in, I'd love to know, are there any Thanksgiving Day traditions that you have, staple foods in your household that are just like, if this food is not there, it's not Thanksgiving? I would love to know. Let me know what some of your favorite things are and what some of your favorite traditions are down in the comments. I know I talked a little bit about this the other day, but for our friends who maybe don't watch the TikTok or Instagram lives that happened on Tuesday, I feel like it's only fair to throw it back out there. For me to answer some of those questions, my favorite, if I didn't eat anything else on Thanksgiving, if I could only just eat one thing, my go-to item is the candy jams. If we have that, I'm a happy camper. I would literally eat nothing else but candy jams if it was socially acceptable and my body wouldn't totally hate me for it. One of my all-time favorite Thanksgiving dishes, and has been since I was little. That's definitely my go-to. Jim, green bean casserole. And I see ham and stuffing. Stuffing's a big one. We prepped our stuffing yesterday too, and there's like a whole vat of it. So I know how popular the stuffing can be. Jim, I'm with you though in the potato department. I love some good mashed potatoes. Like, if you have a solid mashed potato, you just really can't go wrong. Odell says candy jams, pumpkin pie, and dark meat. Odell, we have similar taste buds because honestly, yes, same. all the way. And Donald agrees with me, so like we already have a little club going on. Let's see. Andy, to answer your question, I do not have a sister, so the answer to that question would be a no. But man, wouldn't that be cool? David says, I don't have any family nearby, so I'll be out hunting. That's my Thanksgiving. You know what? I still think that that can be a super enjoyable Thanksgiving, so much success to you on your hunting endeavors. I hope you have a wonderful time and that you stay safe the whole time. Ooh, deviled eggs. Honestly, that's one that I forgot about. It's like some years it's at our house, some years it's not. But man, when they're there, you know what I'm sneaking off the table as far as the like appetizers, charcuterie board things that we're grabbing to keep ourselves from going hangry before the meal's all ready. That's one of them. And then John asks a very great question. Do you have any dates set up yet to come play in North Carolina? I can't wait to see you again. I'm so excited that you are excited to come see us again in 2024. At the current time of being able to speak to you directly into this camera, I do not have any North Carolina dates that I can announce at the moment, but always know, and this goes for everybody, we are always working very diligently and hard to get out to you guys all across the United States. My overseas friends, that takes a little bit more work, but hopefully we will grow to the point where we can come and see y'all as well. But for right now, our focus is on visiting as many of our US based friends as we possibly can. So at the moment, what is posted on my website is what I'm allowed to give you details on and share with you, which currently covers the states of Wyoming, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, with more to come. I know I talked about this the other day as well, but like I said, this is a whole new show, so I'm just gonna say it again. I will be announcing some North and South Dakota dates here in the near future. So if you guys happen to live in the Dakotas at all or anywhere nearby, I will be announcing those dates sooner rather than later. So keep your eye out for those announcements. We're still finalizing details on things, but I will be announcing those here soon, and I'm super excited about that. We just did a really awesome event in South Dakota, and a lot of those events are thanks to that. So lots of love to the Heartland Association of Fairs, Festivals, and Events for hosting us this past weekend. We had a wonderful time. We can't wait to see you guys, and I think it's going to be a really great 2024 touring season already, just by where we're at to begin with. And then Tina, yeah, so same thing kind of applies. She says, if you're coming to Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh, like I said, same rule applies. We are always working super hard to try to get out to as many different places as humanly possible. Obviously, dates are a first come, first served sort of thing, but we really do make an effort to get out to as many people as possible. We have to go where the bookings go, but definitely do not think that we are not casting our net very wide out across the United States to come and see a bunch of y'all. So I always like to tell y'all, if there's a very specific event, festival, venue that you would love to see us come visit you and play for you at, one of the best ways that you can help get us there is by going on the social media pages or on the websites of those events or of those venues and leaving them a comment either through their contact section or commenting on a post of theirs and saying, hey, we really love Ashley Wineland's music. We think she would be a great addition to your lineup for 2024. You should book her, because if they know that you are going to come out to see us, they're more likely to reach out and help make that connection and that booking happen. So I am an independent artist through and through. Everything that I do is done by myself and a small but very mighty team of people. So if you guys want to help contribute to that effort, you can help go the extra distance by helping us with our bookings that way. And let's see. John says, thanks, I will be there when you come. You sound amazing and you sound better in person. Well, thank you so much. Obviously, I do the best that I can to give you quality entertainment here online, but of course, we're working with cell phone microphones and all that sort of stuff. So of course, it's never gonna quite be the same as seeing me in person. I truly love the in-person energy as well. We have so much fun. Plus, I got a lot more room than just a little frame on my phone to move around and entertain you. And of course, I always have a full band behind me as well, so that makes a difference. But I'm glad you love the live show. It's always a joy, and honestly, the part that I look forward to the most every year, to be able to bring our live show to you guys and play the music in person. That's what it's all for me at the end of the day. Like, if anybody talks about what's your favorite part of the job, it's that right there. Being able to take the music, bring it to you guys in person, and connect with you in real time, face to face, and create those memories and experiences together. So I'm looking forward to doing a lot of that in 2024 with you guys. Let's see. Odell says, I'm jealous, Ashley. It's cold here and you're sitting there in shorts. I know. Honestly, am I thrilled about the fact that it's cold where you're at and I am still sitting here in Arizona in a t-shirt and shorts? No, because I have a love for winter wear. When the sun goes down, that story might change a little bit, but I love winter clothing. Being from the desert, I don't really get to wear it all that often, so it's been a little unseasonably warm, that's the word I wanted to use, here in the valley, where we've been rocking out in like the high 70s and 80s. So I was sweating. I tried to wear a sweatshirt and stuff earlier today because it was cold this morning, but I was sweating out there, and I was like, you know, I don't want to be uncomfortable during the live, so it's a t-shirt and shorts today, and hopefully we get that pivot going. I was hopeful because Arizona got some rain a couple days ago. It didn't stick, but what are you gonna do? I'm jealous of you guys for being able to like wear jackets and pants and stuff. I have so many cute winter clothes, but do they get to see the light of day? Not really at all. So you take what you get. Musk asked the question, fun question, have you played in every state yet? Unfortunately, the answer to that is no. I have, however, put a very good dent into the whole 50 states. Off the top of my head, I probably couldn't tell you. It's definitely in that 30 plus mark. I've done a lot of them, but unfortunately, there's some pockets that I haven't hit yet. My Northwest folks up in Washington, in Oregon, we haven't come out to play for you guys yet. I feel like I've very well covered a lot of the Midwest and the South, but it's my north corners, my Northwest and my Northeast. I haven't had an opportunity to come and route our way up to see you guys, so I'm hoping in 2024 we get to change that for sure, because I know a bunch of you guys live in those areas. I see the comments, I read all the comments. So just know, like I said, we have to go where the bookings are, but we definitely cast our net out into those markets to come and hang out with you guys. So like I said, help us bridge the gap and go leave comments and messages on the places that you'd love to come see us at. And hopefully we get to dwindle down those numbers more and more so that we can come entertain y'all. Alrighty, let's see. Hello to Jeff and Kyle. Thanks for tuning into the show. Great to see ya, guys. Hope you're getting ready to celebrate a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Let's see. Alright. Odell says you need to go to Flagstaff to get snow. This is true, but I always like to say I like to go visit my snow. I'm a true desert girl at heart, so I can appreciate the fact that come December, January, I can drive 2 hours north up to Flagstaff, get the whole winter wonderland snow experience, get dry, and then come back down here where it's a lot more comfortable. Just saying. I ain't about the shoveling experience. I don't like being cold for longer than I necessarily want. I'm little, you know, thin blood from living in the desert. It doesn't really work out in my favor. So I like to go visit my snow. I like to go visit the really cold stuff, and then I like to come back down and, you know, thaw myself out. Kyle, I'm with you though. I am so excited for all the food tomorrow. Woo-wee! It's gonna be good. I've been helping in the kitchen getting everything ready. I know what's waiting. It's gonna be a good time. Anybody like have that fun dichotomy where you're like, man, you get so full on like all the real food stuff, but isn't it amazing how when you want to, you can stop and think about it, and you're just like, you know, but we have all this like pie here and everything, so I guess I'll find room in this really full tank for 4 slices of pie. Small in size, but like still, four pieces. It don't hurt nothing. I always like to sample little bits. We got 4 over at our shindig. We have a cheesecake, which I'm counting in the pie category because it's not a cake. Okay, I think we can all agree on that. We got cheesecake, we have the apple pie, we have pumpkin pie, and then we have a pecan pie that will be there. So, you know, you get a little fork full of each and you sample it all. And I think that's only right. I think that's only fair. Donald asked, have you ever played in Georgia? I have. It's been a few years since I've had the pleasure of playing in Georgia, but I definitely have played in Georgia. Last time we were there, we played in Dahlonega, which was super beautiful. We played one of the listening rooms that are down there in Dahlonega and had an absolutely lovely time. Actually, just last year when we were in Nashville, I had this really lovely couple that came to the show that we had in Nashville, and they were like, hey, we saw you years ago in Dahlonega, Georgia, and we wanted to come out and see you again because we saw that you were roughly nearby in Nashville. So I was like, man, this is great. I love it when that happens. So yes, I have played in Georgia. It has been a second, as all my Georgia friends kindly remind me every year when we post our tour schedules. And so hopefully, like I said, we get to rectify that and flip the script in 2024 for you guys. And I see we have a friend tuning in from France, says temperatures are beginning to drop. I bet they are. You guys have a more guaranteed shot at some cooler weather than we do, that's for sure. Oh, goodness. John asked, how is your horse doing? I'm assuming you're asking about lovely Miss Mabel. She's doing great. All the horses, I think, love it like the most when the weather cools off. Sorry about my furry dog children for being obnoxious in the background, but Mabel is wonderful. She's enjoying life. Mabel is Mabel. She has one of those personalities where she's like, I'm just here to eat and have a good time, and then when you want her to, she'll run a barrel for you. But yeah, she's a very sassy girl, a very chill horse. Let's see. John Buchanan asked a really great question. Hello, everybody say hello to Shakira, who decided to step in. She has to have the high ground, y'all. Children. Shh. Hey, I'm working. Stop. We gotta love our fur babies, right? But John asked a really great question. He says, are you gonna have a new CD coming out in the new year? You played that one song in North Carolina and I loved it, and you said you were gonna do it. Yes. So for my friends who came out to see us live and in person this 2023 season on the Rolling On tour, I, workshopped some new stuff and gave a little sneak peek into some music that is going to be coming out in 2024. So John, to answer your question, there is new music coming out in 2024. There is, as part of that, going to be a new CD project. I'm not gonna give too much away because we're in the planning phase of all that right now and getting dates and stuff lined up. But I gotta tell you, it's exciting, and I can't wait to finally get the bit out of my mouth where I can finally tell you all the things I want to tell you, because we have been working so diligently behind the scenes to get everything lined up for our 2024 releases. Girls, them dogs, they got the zoomies. I can't do nothing about it. But yes, so the answer, long story short, is yes. There is a new CD coming out. Children. All right, everybody. Plug ears. Hey! Stop. Please. Goodness gracious. We're running a zoo over here in case you weren't aware. Thank you. Trying to talk about important things, and the dogs are having a whole wrestling match over there. Andy says, I'm making my own business and calling it Andy's Candies. I love that. Congratulations on starting your new business. And I can't wait to see how you thrive and succeed, especially in the new year with all of it. Kudos to you, my friend. Everybody say hi to Blossom, y'all. Goodness. Gotta love it. All right, we're gonna take a breather for a second. Yeah, can we take a deep breath? Thank you, Blossom. I saw some questions about some Black Friday shopping. I know, Shakira, it's exciting. It's exciting, ain't it? I gotta ask, are you guys online shoppers, or are you in-person shoppers, or are you hybrids like myself? You know, if I have to be real honest with you, my Black Friday, I try to do as much in person as I can. I know, crazy. Everybody loves to do the online thing. But I have to say, based off past experiences, I get nervous to order certain things online because I'm worried that they won't come in on time. And I don't know about y'all, I don't want to be wrapping Christmas gifts at the 11th hour. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe like you love the adrenaline rush right before the holiday, but for me, absolutely not. I want to make sure I have it. I want to make sure it's there, and I want it wrapped and done so I don't have to think about it for the rest of the month until it's time to give it to the person. So if I can get it in person, even better. And then whatever I want to get for people that I couldn't find in person, I'll go and get online. However, if there are any smoking deals that you guys know about, please leave them down in the comments. Right down below. You know, help your fellow man out. Or always looking for a good deal. Oh, I love that. Jim says my cat Calliope is annoyed by dogs. I got the live on my TV. I'm sorry, you had 3 then in like full surround sound there for a good like 5 minutes. Oh, I feel for your cat. Give her a pet for me if she'll take it as my apology for all of that. Let's see. And Joshua, nice to see you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Kyle says, I like the gifts wrapped a week early. Man, shoo-wee. Good for you. I personally like mine done earlier than that. Like I said, I want them done and out of the way until it's time to hand them out. I don't want to think about it. Though I do have to say, you can make the like wrapping experience quite therapeutic in a way. I know you're probably thinking I'm crazy, but listen, you know, you get a good little beverage of choice. You go seasonal with like a hot chocolate. If you're a wine person, you can go wine. You can make it fun. Put something you like to watch on the TV and just relax. Get in some comfy clothes. Just get in the zone. Turn off all your distractions. You could use it as like your unplugged time and just go and get it done and wrapped. And then it's like therapy and self-care on top of getting your productivity done. We're killing birds with multiple stones. And I think that's a gift. And Kyle, I feel ya. I feel like I've become a better rapper in the past few years too. Listen, I don't know what it is about moms. They just have that like magical touch. And no matter how hard I try, I feel like my gift wrapping skills never hold up to the quality that I know my mom can like put out. Those like super clean deals, everything's there. But also, if we're being frank with each other, at some point, I stopped caring about how like pristine and like symmetrical everything is. And then I'm like, I just want to get it done. So when you got a big family, that's what happens. You know, you just go, hey, it's wrapped and you can't see what's in it. And I count that as a win. So shout out to all the like pro level wrappers this year. I will say, I feel like I'm already like ahead of the game because I had to do some like little bow making for some stuff that we're putting on the tables for Thanksgiving this year. And I went on Pinterest and I properly learned how to tie a nice straight bow. If you have tried to tie a bow without knowing the proper technique before, you know what I'm talking about. That frustration of like, it doesn't sit right, it doesn't look right, it's just a mess, you're trying to tape it into place. There's very few gifts that I like to go a little bit on the extra mile with when it comes to the ribbons and all the stuff. But every now and then it feels like it deserves it if it's something real special. So then I like to get a little fancy with it, you know? But I've gotten better. My skills are improving. We'll see how the total tally of good wrapping to bad wrapping is this year, but I think we're off to a strong start. She learned how to tie bows, at least a standard bow that was even and everything, so I count that as a win already in the right direction. Oh goodness, John asked, what are you hoping to get for Christmas? Much to my family's chagrin, I asked for like very little things. It doesn't take much to make me happy. I have to say, like, something I'm in love with, and that, you know, I'm blessed to have a lot of tools for. Like, my garden is thriving this year. So obviously any little tools that might help my garden continue to look the way it is, great gift for me. One of the things I asked for, y'all, is, in case you don't know, I love to do yarn crafts. So I knit, I crochet, I do all of that. And sometimes working on certain things, you're working with some really thin yarn, it can be hard to see stitches. I asked for those little like magnifying glasses, like legit the glasses that sit on your face and stuff and allow you to just kind of like super zoom in on everything, like doctors wear. But I want to use mine for knitting. That's on my list of things that I wanted for the holidays. Also, I'm very much a nerd in my heart, in my soul. So I thoroughly enjoy games, tabletop games especially. So I'm always a happy camper if somebody drops, you know, some cards in my stocking or underneath the tree. I love to play like Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop games like, or trading card games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon. I'm telling you guys, she's a nerd, okay? But they're just my hobbies and I love them. And you know, when you have a hobby that you love and you can be gifted the things that you like, hey, the better off, right? So not anything extravagant by any means. I'm not asking for any big tech items, or, you know, that to me is like, it's whatever. But it's the little things that add up, the little like happy little brain ticklers. That's kind of what I'm asking for, the little hobby items that make me just go, yay! Oh gosh, gotta love it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can appreciate my nerdom in all of its glory. And oh, look at you guys, look at y'all. I see we got some video game lovers out there. I love me a good video game too. I see, Odell, you're playing Far Cry 6. I hope you're enjoying that. I'm super excited that the Harry Potter game is coming out for the Switch. I was really, really excited about that. I've been waiting a whole year for it. I wanted it to come out with everything else, but you know, it is what it is. I don't have a PC or anything that I game on, no PlayStation or Xbox, so I've just been sitting here with my Switch Lite, just like, I'm waiting, it's time. But it comes out, I think, in the next couple days for the Switch. To answer another question, that I see. It says, are you doing a Facebook Live this Friday evening? The answer to that is 100% yes. I will be going live on a Friday this week, and to make it even more magical and special, since it is a Black Friday on this lovely coming up Friday broadcast, guess what that means? We're gonna start sprinkling some Christmas music in there. Now listen, if you are new to the Facebook Lives, and especially the Facebook Lives around Christmas time, know that throughout the rest of the month leading up to Christmas, I'm not gonna inundate you with Christmas song after Christmas song. However, I do sprinkle them in. So for the month of December, and of course coming this Friday, we do a mix of the original music, some country songs you know and love, and we add that Christmas flavor into it. And it all leads up to one of my favorite, actually, let me be real, it's my favorite broadcast of the year, and that is our Christmas extravaganza broadcast, which this year will be on December 22nd at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So make sure to mark your calendars, turn on your post notifications for that. It is all Christmas. I love that broadcast so much because from start to end, it's a ton of Christmas music, and since we deck the halls here at Casa del Wineland, I take you on a little tour of all the Christmas extravaganza in its full glory. So you get to see all of our decorations. I'll take you up to the Christmas village that we build in the living room, show you all that, and we end up outside where you guys can see the house in all of its lit up glory. So it's a super fun broadcast. I look forward to it every single year. So if you want to get in the holiday spirit, kick off that Christmas weekend in the right way, December 22nd is that Christmas extravaganza broadcast. So mark it down on your calendars. But yes, come Friday, we are doing a Facebook Friday Live, and there's going to be some special holiday magic sprinkled in throughout that broadcast, as well as the other ones for the rest of the month. So it's super exciting. Let's see. What's your favorite Christmas song? Ooh, y'all. Anybody who's followed me long enough knows that my favorite Christmas album of all time, and the best one to exist on planet Earth, is Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers' A Christmas to Remember. Fact. Don't even fight with me on it. It's the best Christmas album out there. It has been a staple in our household since I was a child. And any of my favorite Christmas songs are truly off of that album. And one that you guys love, that is one of my personal favorites, I play it every single year, is Hard Candy Christmas, which is a Dolly Parton featured song on that album. If you haven't heard it, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go listen to it. You want something that'll put you in the holiday spirit? If you're decorating this weekend, turn on that album, crank it up. It's just gonna put the tinsel in your eye, just that little glimmer, and just set the spirit for you. And Kyle, to tack onto that, my favorite Christmas movie, I mean, there's quite a few I enjoy, but if I had to narrow it down to one, I love the live action The Grinch Who Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey in it. That is one Christmas movie that if anybody comes up to me and is like, you want to sit down and watch it? I could have watched it 5 times this season already, and I'd be like, absolutely, yes, 100%. Tomorrow we're doing something really fun, and we have one of those big 40-foot inflatable projector screens. We're putting it up in the yard, and when it gets dark out, we're gonna put Elf on there and have Elf be the kickoff movie for our holiday season. So we're really looking forward to that. And then it's all the Christmas movies. If you guys have any Christmas movies you love and you want to recommend, make sure to throw them on down in the comments. But see, you guys have good taste, and I can see that every single one of you agree with me, though, that Once Upon a Christmas, the Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers Christmas album, is the best Christmas album out there in the whole wide world. So, gotta love it. Yeah, good taste, y'all. But anyway, since we are getting into the Christmas holiday stuff and we need to still get to Thanksgiving, I figured now is probably a great time to put a nice little, because I know how to do them now, nice little bow on today's broadcast. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here with me today. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday with all of your loved ones, that you get lots of good food down in ya. And if you're going Black Friday shopping and you're facing the masses like I will be, I hope you have a very safe holiday experience, a very safe shopping experience, and that you come and hang out with us on Friday for the Facebook Friday Live. If not, I will happily see you back here next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time for another Winelander Wednesday Roundup. Thank you guys so much. A happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!